Hi. So last week was the Thanksgiving break week, and I currently work as a part-time baker in a bakery, so that was kind of our busy season. And over 3 days, I worked about 37 hours, and it was exhausting. And if you go ahead and watch my vlog from that, it did not go according to plan, but it did bring up some thoughts that I thought that I was past, or at least didn't imagine like running into again, in all honesty. And that is like my hustle and grind and overworking brain. I really thought that I had gotten past it, or at least to this extent, because after that 15-hour workday, I just came home and tried to get myself to eat, shower, passed out, went to bed, and then got up to do it all over again. Except the following day was just under 9-hour workday, and it felt like I worked half a shift compared to the 15 hours where I basically worked 2 shifts in a row. And I was not expecting that. I got home and felt like I had cheated, felt like I had not worked enough, like I had not done enough. I needed to go back and do more. And it was a mindset that I was not prepared for again, because it brought me back to when I was in my early 20s and was so into the hustle and grind, and I'll sleep when I'm dead, and you can always do more, and you're never doing enough, and there's something wrong with you, and just trying to fix every little thing and getting distracted by that too, to come out of it with nothing. Like I literally burned my life down so many times in the name of progress, but it was never in the sense of actually making progress or actually doing the next best thing or the right thing for me. It was out of fear of needing to escape, of needing to do better. And that was really eye-opening when I came home from that. And something that before, like I said, I would have burned my life down to the ground again. Just required some food and a nap and going to bed early and actually getting more than like 4 or 5 hours of sleep, which is crazy. And I'm very, very happy with the progress that I have made in this area, where I can now enjoy my fitness. I can enjoy my workouts, and it's something that I look forward to. And last week it was like just not an option because I didn't have time and I needed to like rest and sleep, and I was not like eating enough calories to even give myself energy to work out. And even just on that side note, like I am looking more at my food as the energy that I need in order to do my workouts, rather than the thing that is making me fat. Like all of that, and just the negative view of just health and weight in general. Like I have been trying to lose weight since I was in high school, and the size of my clothing had always affected how I viewed myself and where I sat and existed in the world. And I never really saw myself as a fit and healthy person, even though I was teaching fitness classes, even though I was helping people with their health and fitness, even though I was my family's like go-to person when they had fitness related questions. And that was such like a great thing for me. Like I felt so good about that. But it just like I never felt enough, so that's why I needed to hustle, and that's why I needed to push. And I never felt smart enough, and that's why I needed to keep learning and keep doing more in order to get ahead, to just make it by. And I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to do that anymore. And that starts with not overworking myself, actually taking care of myself. And that's what I want to like offer you as well. You don't have to do health and fitness and life the way that everybody else is, or the way that the motivational speakers say. Like it's their version, it's their perspective, and you can choose however you want your life to work. So for me now, I want to have a healthy balance when it comes to my health. I want to eat healthy food and not just have to because that's what you're supposed to do. I want to find ways to make it easy and accessible and lazy, because I am a lazy person. I have pushed and hustled and outdone myself in my 20s, I am ready for cozy living. I am ready to enjoy life, to try and make it all work out, and to prove that it is possible. Like, I am on this slow weight loss journey. I've lost at least 15 pounds over the last year or so, and I'm at a standpoint right now, but in the new year, we're going to be talking about that and coming up with an option. But like, I'm at a solid point right now. I'm at 170 consistently. I would like to get down to 160 because that's been kind of like my low baseline for years, maybe even a decade or so. And even that, like 170, I remember when I first saw that in my 20s, I felt so disgusting and like such a failure because I had gained 10 pounds from my baseline. And that's how bad it got. Like, I viewed numbers as my identity so badly. Like, the amount of, like, the number on the scale, the amount of calories that I was eating, the grades that I was getting, the amount of hours I was working, like all of it, the number in my bank account, like all of it meant something and held weight to my value as a human being. And no matter what anybody said, no matter what I did, no matter how much I proved myself or like extra things that I did or how I made other people feel, anything at all, like it was the numbers in my life that ruined everything, that made it, that like was a make or break for me. So we're no longer doing that. And again, if you're a part of my life and if you're following along, I hope that this spring reigns true. Because yes, it is good to understand macros, and it is good to check your weight, and it is good to be aware of how much money is in the bank and how much you're working and all of that stuff. Like, numbers are good, but when they are your identity and it gets to that point, you have to work your way out of it. And maybe that's where I end this quick little recap, is that's what I'm going to be doing in 2026 for both of us. I am in such a good spot where I can address and acknowledge when those things are happening and readjust. And now I want to help you as well, because that is my goal with this channel, is to give you simple ways of navigating your health, because like me, you know a lot. You know what to do. You understand health and fitness. You understand macros. You don't need the beginner's guide. Like, there's nothing really for us in between people that have an idea of it, but have just been so consumed with like diet culture and hustle culture and overworking and long workouts. We need a middle ground to kind of come back to basics, to not feel like we were just born in the wrong body or the wrong time frame, and only the lucky ones can go without having to track every little thing. Like, they don't need to worry about their numbers and their macros and like having the perfect routine, and like they can just do whatever and it's fine. Like, I'm getting, can I tell you a secret? I'm getting to that point. I'm getting to that point where the lucky people are that can just exist in the world. It takes work, heck yeah, but it is possible. And that's what I want to show you in 2026. So if you are interested at all, definitely subscribe. I would love to have you here. I don't have a video right now that I would recommend, but check out whatever YouTube decides is going to be a good option for you. I hope you stick around. I hope you know that it is possible to get past this, and that is what I am excited to go through in 2026 together. So thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you have a fantastic day. Things are going to get better, whether it's now, next year, or farther down the road, but you are working towards having an end to this constant cycle of up and down and negativity. So thank you so much for tuning in. Hope you have a fantastic day, and I will talk to you next week. Bye, guys.